All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining in tonight. Tim Taylor here, co-CEO, and welcome to the Global Empowerment Marketplace, the great discovery. And what we're going to be focusing on here tonight is an overview for creators and service providers. If you're a coach, if you're a trainer, you're an educator, you're a company, you're a software distributor, whatever it may be, what we're going to show you tonight is going to be unlike really anything that you've ever seen. It is a complete change and a shift from anything in what is conventional e-learning. It's really, we have a small portion of what we're doing is educational and e-learning, but really what we're doing is a scope well beyond that. Let me give you a little bit of a rundown. What you're going to be able to do here is get your courses, your offers, trainings, podcasts, sermons, books, promotions out to the entire world fluently in almost any language. We're at 120 and counting, and there's no added cost for translation. You put it up, it's available instantly in almost any language under the sun, costs neither your customer or you anything to be able to get that translation out. Now, the way that this works is it's not just courses, it is virtually any type of product or service that can be delivered remotely. What we're doing is we also do live voice translated Zoom sessions with your clients, your customers, and prospects in their native language. That's in 41 languages and counting. Imagine doing your next summit or session where you've got people that speak Spanish or Vietnamese or Korean. They're able to hear you, not just read subtitles, but you can engage in two-way live stream. It's pretty cool. Even Zoom doesn't have that. And you even have programmable call to action buttons under your Zoom. We'll also give you state-of-the-art AI-assisted course creation, book writing, podcast development, digital marketing systems, and business management systems. That's everything that you need to create and market your world-class content and offers in minutes instead of what used to be months. What we're talking about is if you compare this to some of the other CRM-based systems and others that are out there, we're 10 times anything that you can find in the marketplace. I don't care what it is. It's all included in one spot here. One of the best parts of the Great Discovery is you're able to have your content and offers marketed and sold for you in virtually every country in the world by local language speaking affiliates and digital marketers. That means people in other countries, if your content is being delivered there in native language speakers from that market are actually actively out and promoting your material. That's really going to be the only way you're going to have an extensive reach into those places. You can either just set your content up on the Great Discovery platform and have it promoted for you, or you can promote it as well and make even more. But either way, it's a game changer. So the real question comes down to you guys. What if you could expand to the entire world? Would you? Is it something that you'd need to do? Many of us are kind of settled into mediocrity. We've got a big, nice roof over our heads. Everything is going good. We're reaching the people within our community. Our community is staying around the same size, maybe growing a little bit, maybe contracting some. But what about the 8.1 billion other people that you'll never be able to reach because they're in a different language or the different marketplace? You've got content that can transform the world. That's why you created it. Our mission is to help you get it out everywhere. Now, this is a platform that has potential to reach nearly anyone. Here's just one of the many technologies that we've deployed on this innovative platform. Take a listen. Hi, I'm Tim Taylor, co-CEO of The Great Discovery, a new monetized global e-learning platform that connects talented creators and service providers with quality learners and customers in nearly every country and every language in the world. Check out how this platform translates my voice into multiple languages. And hey, get started with this yourself. You are going to love it.
नमस्ते, मैं टिम टेलर हूं द ग्रेट डिस्कवरी का सह सीईओ एक नया 嗨，我是蒂姆·泰勒，大发现公司的联合首席执行官。这是一个新的 مرحبا أنا تيم تايلر الرئيس التنفيذي المشارك لشركة The Great Discovery. Salut, je suis Tim Taylor, co-CEO de The Great Discovery, une nouvelle plateforme d'apprentissage en ligne mondiale monétisée.
You guys get the idea with that. What that means is virtually any places within reach, any content on this site, not just a little of it, all of it, every bit of content on your site, your courses, Your webcasts, your Zoom sessions are all translatable into virtually any other language. Now, what you're working with this is you have your own global empowerment marketplace. It's a website. It's a replicated site that is coded to you. And basically, people can go in there and they can shop courses and content and offers. Let me show you just a quick roll of just some of the features of it. Here's a quick tip on it.
So now I'm actually going to give you an overview of the platform, first showing you the digital products marketplace, and then how to upload courses and sell courses in multiple different languages on the platform. So this is the homepage of the Great Discovery. And if you scroll down here, you can see all the different product categories that we have. We have channels or community groups on the Great Discovery. So if you want to build a membership community, you can do so on the Great Discovery. And then we have our different courses,
Can you share the
seminars,
sound?
workshops, and coaching programs down here.
Is it
you can
not
separate
sharing?
by category. You can separate by.
Hang on for a
It's
second.
coming through, but it's a little bit low.
Let me check. Should be sharing. It's all the way up. So we'll see. We'll go and start back again. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's up.
Original language or translated language, by creator, and by skill level. If we come up here and we go to browse courses, I can search for courses, let's say about podcasting. I can find a course like this on podcasting, go into the course, begin the course, listen to it originally in English.
Hey everybody, welcome to Podcast Fast Start. If you're
And then if I'd like to change the language of the course, I can simply click in the top right-hand corner on Select Playback Language, select the language I'd like to play it back into, for example, French, and now listen to this course in French.
Start, si vous souhaitez créer un podcast et que...
Or I could choose a different language. In this example, let's say Italian.
Ciao a tutti, benvenuti a Podcast Fast Start. Se vuoi creare un podcast e non sai da...
So this is the only platform that has the voice translation embedded directly into it, allowing you to take courses no matter what language that course is originally translated into. So you can upload courses in English and have them translated into every language, or you could take courses from people in other countries who speak other languages and have them translated in English. So now you can learn from people who you've never had access to learn from before. Now moving on to creators. Uploading courses on the Great Discovery is incredibly easy. On some platforms, you have to basically be a web designer in order to upload your courses. But on the Great Discovery, you simply come to My Courses, Onboard Courses, and select Onboard a New Course. It will then walk you through a templated process, which you simply fill out the selected areas. And then once you do, it will automatically create all the landing pages and checkout pages for you. Here's an example of one of my courses live on the platform. It's a YouTube for Beginners course, and this page was automatically created once I filled out the template. It has the title of the course, the cover image for the course, the video for the course, the what you'll learn section, the course content section, the requirements of the course, and then below it promotes other courses that I have, like this SEO course here. This is a free course that anybody can download. You see I have over 109 learners on it, and I have 8 reviews which are displayed here at the bottom of the course. So that's what I love about the Great Discovery is they make being an affiliate incredibly easy and incredibly lucrative, and they make being a creator incredibly easy as well, because you simply follow the template and then your courses are automatically made available for people all over the world, no matter what language they speak. So now I'm actually going to give you.
So what we're talking about is basically any idea, any concept, whatever you have, if it's going to be empowering for humanity, we want to get it out there. We'll create a channel for it if we don't have one already, and chances are we probably already do. So whether it's publishing information, vocational and tech, network marketing, music and arts, you got a cooking class, vocational learning, academic learning, virtually any topic anywhere, including live coaching, training, summits, promos, events, anything that you've got, we have the ability to promote it globally. When we're talking full translation on demand, it's different than what we were in early stages. In our early stages, we had translation, but you had to prepay it. We still have some options for that, but translation on demand means everything on there is geolocated. When they open up in Japan, they're going to see Japanese content, and that's your video, your audio content is in the local language at the user level. There's no added cost to creators or learners, and all printed material, every video, every training, every coaching session, every audiobook, every ebook is all translated into local language. It's also maintaining your voice and speaking style, which is powerful if you're using voice inflections, or you need to keep that cadence and tempo of what you're talking about, get your emotions across. It comes through flawlessly in this technology that we're using. And it's also very highly accurate. Now, one of the things that we do that really makes this sale is marketing 101. It's know, like, and trust, right? So if you're wanted to go out and you've got a great course or a great series of podcasts that are in English, you've been killing it, you've been doing fantastic. You want to put them out in Japan, and those courses, what you're selling here for $1,000 is going like crazy. Over in Japan, it's like, yeah, not so much. So you're fluent Japanese, promoted by local Japanese people, but the odds of them with no reputation, with no recognition of who you are, popping into a higher ticket sale are pretty slim. So we build a magnet, a funnel for you, and we encourage you to follow a strategy that we've laid out and built this entire platform around to make it work. Starts off with basically your lead magnet. You'll put up some free course content, intro content and courses that are promoted globally 24/7. These are your freebies. They're given out, they're promoted around the world, every language under the sun, by people everywhere, 24/7, every day of the week. Their purpose is twofold. It's one, to draw market attention. It promotes you in new markets, and it's basically building your reputation. Part two is to give true value to that learner so that they're getting a nugget that says, aha, I've got to follow them. I've got to go on and see what they need, what they've got. So it's leading them, it's engaging them, and every free course that's given away, simply by accepting that free offer, they're coded into that network, not just for that one event, not just that one day, but forever. And everyone that comes in underneath them are coded into their network as well. This is how we're building a global community that goes into the millions, simply by giving away freebies. It's the same way that we launched many of the great social media platforms in the past, with free offers, with free onboarding. That's what we're doing with a great discovery. Once they get into that free offer, instead of leading them into your conventional, ad purchase type of a thing, the ad buyer, the ad people are the creators that are selling their content on there. So that's going to lead them up into your qualifier course. Your qualifier course is going to be an affordable feeder course that incentivizes affiliate traffic and promotes your upsell. This isn't your upsell. It's a qualifier. It says, hey, wow, I love your free course. I want to go check out a little bit more. Yeah, I'll spend $49 for more. I want to get it, right? So they'll move on that. It proves to you that they're a real person worthy of your time. They're not just spinning your wheels and clicking on free stuff, but it's also giving them the ability to get more information. They're being further empowered. They're building that know to like and begin to trust scenario. So it's leading them to your upsell. Now, what we're doing with this is we've monetized this part in a rev share, where your creator is keeping a 30% royalty on that portion, and 70% goes into the affiliate plan. Now, a creator can be on both sides. If you're driving your own network, you're capturing both sides of the equation. But the benefit here is with that 30-70 split is we want affiliates driving towards that low-end traffic. That's where they're making their money, developing markets around the world. It's like, hey, yeah, you saw that great free course. Make sure you get into this paid course here. It's absolutely amazing. You got to do it because they get paid every time by promoting it. Now, that affordable feeder course that you're talking about, your qualifier, or premium course as we call it, its purpose, besides empowering that learner or customer, is to lead them to your upsell. That's your academy, your offer, your upsell, or your channel, which I'll talk about in a minute. Now, your upsell is going to be a full service coaching. It could be an interactive teaching or service product offer. It could be your next boot camp. It could be a 6-month coaching contract. It could be a software sale. It could be a subscription. It could be any type of digital or remotely delivered service or product that can go anywhere and that can be delivered over the internet. And the way that that's working on there is on that, it can be delivered offsite or onsite. Most of the freebie and the premium course are typically delivered on site, but you can host them off if you want to. But these are evergreen, so they're running around the clock. You set it and forget it, and it's driving your traffic through your funnel. And then on this particular thing, on your upsell, you're retaining 70% of that royalty, and 30% goes to the affiliate plan. Again, if they're in your community, you're capturing most of both sides anyway. So it's a really good option. So on that upsell, it can be either what we call an academy course or a channel. So let's take a look at what channels are. Now, a branded channel, these are a new advent for us. A branded channel can be a hosted blog, it could be a training, could be webinars, it could be podcasts, digital product sales, accessible in nearly any language on demand. It's kind of like Spotify. You're going to put your content that's in there. Let's take Joe Rogan's podcast. He hosts it on Spotify. You can click there, you can see other offers from Joe and different sales and merch and stuff that's for sale on there, right? Same thing that you can do in your Great Discovery platform. The essential difference is that everything in there is available in 120 languages. Let's take Joe Rogan again. He's got a massive group. He has a massive reach in his podcast. What happens if he added the, over 8 billion other people that aren't able to access his podcast due to language barriers? Would that make a difference? Simply by putting his replays in our channel is going to massively expand his reach. But he can also have additional ancillary product sales, upsells, tickets, everything else. Further, it handles multiple offers or subscriptions for content, boot camps, or other things. You might have a global access to your channel that's free for everybody. You might have certain parts of it are going to be a monthly subscription of $19.99, whatever it may be. You might have an upsell in there that's a boot camp that's $399. You can click to order that boot camp. You might have a 6-month academy course or a coaching session that's $25,000. You can go up any scale on anything that's in there. And we have the programmable CTA buttons that are set for it. They click it, they order it, they pay for it, you're paid, you deliver content. Simple as that. Coolest part about this is you can embed your own Zoom within your channel for events with two-way audio translation and customizable call to action button. That means, again, next summit you're doing it in English or whatever your language is. People in 41 other languages can hear you, not just subtitled, but hear you simultaneously in their native language. They can go into breakout rooms and communicate with you directly. In your coaching line, what would happen if you had some clients that were outside of your ecosystem? Just in the Latino community, there's a big community out in the Vietnamese community. How about going around the world, going out to Saudi Arabia or Dubai or France or Italy or different places around the world that are blocked from you? By simply opening that door to be able to converse with them, to coach with them, to train with them, to people that don't speak your native language fluently, instead of hiring an interpreter, it is impossible to have a good coaching session with an interpreter where they has to pause, wait for you to translate and pass it on to someone else. It just doesn't work. But with this, you've got full fluent two-way translation. Payments are processed by the TGD platform. You don't even need a merchant account, and 70% rev share goes to the channel owners and 30% goes to the affiliate plans. It's the same as an academy offer in your channel. Two-way translation is the Zoom is embedded in there. There's a little pop-up. They select the language of the speaker, the language that they want to listen in, click go, and it will actually translate. There's about a 2-second delay in the translation on there. Now, what we also have is brand new. This is Global Business Tools. Now, when I said earlier, you look at the e-learning world. You got, say, Udemy on one side. It's sort of a marketplace of different offers and courses. Then you've got Kajabi on the other side. It's sort of a templated website with webhooks and a CRM attached, right? What we give you is the best of both worlds plus on steroids. What we've done with this global business pack is, one, we give you a Chrome extension tool with unlimited translation of audio content, whether on or off the Great Discovery platform. You want to go listen to a news channel in Japan, you're going to hear it in your native language, period. Anything that's on the internet, anywhere in the world, if it's in a foreign language, you can listen to it in native language. So two, we give you a suite of AI Genius apps to assist in marketing, content creation, learning, and more. What we're talking about is a CRM. We're talking about funnel builders, website builders, full social media campaign builders, every writing app that you could ever think. We've all seen, ChatGPT and Gemini and all these other different great LLMs that are out there. The big difference is here we've got almost 75 different applications that are all custom dialed in for exactly what you need. You want to create a video in 3 minutes, literally a video in 3 minutes that's spot on for your course. as a promo or something like, you can do it. You want to create any custom images, anything that you need, it's all done as just massive value in here. There's nothing like this little suite of tools. It also gives you unlimited access to Genius Club courses. With the subscription, you get 10% savings on TGD courses and products, and it keeps you active for overrides as an affiliate. Now, one of the newest Advent tools that came in is our AI Creator and Author Lab. Now, most people, if you've been selling from the stage or wherever you're at, you've wanted to put together a course and created an evergreen offer that's out there. But how do you do it? How do you get the time to get it out of your head and onto there in a way that's engaging, right? It's difficult sometimes. So what we've done is we've eliminated that difficulty. We've created an AI assisted design, creation, formatting, and onboarding of courses. We're not just talking about an outline. We're talking about with videos, with translatable curriculum, with quizzes, exams, gamified pop-ups, with certifications, and you can do it in minutes and not months. And I am not kidding. You can seed it with your information, your last notes from your last session, create an entire course out of it, formatted to be engaging in bite-sized segments that's laid out for the Great Discovery course, and you can do it anything. It doesn't matter how long if you've been working on courses for years, you can do it in minutes now. I'm serious. It's something remarkable. Also, AI assisted book creation, design, writing, formatting, editing. We're talking cover to cover, ready to publish with images, structure, preface, design. It's not pulling down chapter and assembling it, cut and paste, and trying to make this big log of things. It's basically you're formatting a book with your information. It's your genius. And it's all that's going into it, but it's actually formatted it out for you. Here's one of my favorite ones. You can create ebooks, audiobooks in your voice in nearly any language, and you can do it in minutes. Now, here's what's cool about this. I've written a lot in the past, right? And I can take a lot of the things that are kind of mothballed. They're sitting up on the shelf because I figured, hey, they sold out. Nobody's interested in that stuff anymore. Well, maybe not here, but in the developing market, it is pure gold. It's fresh as the morning dew. It is brand new content to them. You can repurpose your old material, convert it into an audio or ebook or both, and put it out into 120 languages worldwide. That can be life-changing information for people. Life-changing. And this as a way to completely repurpose, and has a lot much more than that. Now, how does this work? We just rolled into phase 3, where we're going into global expansion. Where we've been to now is just onboarding initial content. We can't we have to have enough titles on the platform in order to get things up and started. So we've got a few thousand titles that are up there now. We will be at millions of titles relatively quickly. But even at that stage, before we started our marketing campaigns, here's what some of the results typically are.
And having my content on the Great Discovery has been a huge breakthrough for me. On another platform, listen, I make more money in 2 months on the Great Discovery than I have in the last couple years on the other platform. Why? Over the other platform, I'm the only one selling, and it's only in English. Here, I've got a multitude of affiliates who are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote my course, and it's in multiple languages.
So what we're talking about, let's see how you can get started with this. I'm gonna tell you something. And people think, okay, my gosh, this has got to be crazy expensive now. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do it, right? Here's how you get started with it. We have a creator and marketer suite. If you're a creator and marketer with your own content, here's what's included with this. Put unlimited content hosting, as much content, as many podcasts, as many replays, as many different language translations as you want. Has on-demand translation of your content at no cost to you or the learner. So you don't have to pay for any translation. Nobody on the planet does that. Nobody. We do, except for us. I guess we're one person, right? We also give you an option to opt in on the creator support subscription. What that gives you is the channel, live Zoom voice translation, AI Genius Club, all the AI marketing tools, and done for you marketing funnels. When you get started from day one, push a button, you're already up. You've got funnels that are built, ready to go, ready to promote, ready to engage. Gives you the AI Creator and Author Lab. Now, there's no mandate that you get that. You can opt out of that. It's an optional subscription, but it's silly not to. I'll show you why in a second. But whether you go with that or not, you get essential creator training and live coaching. We're not throwing you onto a bot somewhere. You're able to get live human coaching every business day of the week, 5 days a week. You can tune in and get your questions answered, go into live groups, chat groups, go on Zoom sessions. It gives you essential strategy training and live coaching, essential marketing training and live coaching, and you get to be set as an affiliate. Now, total cost on this, $650 in the USA on the top, or $320 for as low as $325 in a developing market. Everything we price on the platform adjusts to the CPI of different markets. You as a creator can allow your content to float, or you can lock it down at one price centrally. It's the same everywhere. Now, if you go with the optional subscription, it's $50 to $99 monthly. So you're talking about literally $4,000 to $5,000 in subscriptions that you would need to be able to get all of these tools together a month, right? And it's all combined into one thing. There's no prompting required. It's all done, all the training, all the support, all of it at $99 a month. And best part, if you refer 3 others on this pack, 3 other creators that want to get their word out to the globe, you get your $649 back, and your $99 is completely gone. You don't pay it anymore. You've got this whole thing for 3 by referring 3 others. And now guess what? You're overriding their entire community, all their sales, everything that they're doing. You're getting paid on it as well, simply by 3 referrals. Now there's a promo that's on right now, and this is actually, we extended this through 4th of July weekend. So you're going to save $150 off that $649 if you act before Monday, and that's going to get you save $150 to $499. Add on the monthly subscription. I'd strongly recommend it, but it's not mandated. You can go either way if you choose to. Now, to get started on here, just go to the website of the person that referred you, thegreatdiscovery.com/their username. Go up and click on this Join Now button. That's going to bring up these 2 options. Get started as the Affiliate AI Business Pack if you just want to market digital content that's available on the platform, or if you want to create 2, go with the Creator and Marketer Suite. We also have some special incentives as a founder option where we'll pay you at the top rank from day 1 if you're getting started with this before the closeout on Monday also. Now, that really wraps up our session here today, but we always like to be able to pause and take a couple minutes to see if anybody has any questions or ideas or comments. Happy to hear them. Any thoughts that you guys have? Any questions anyone has? Comments, bad jokes. Mr. Akiyahim, I see you up there. You've been gone for a while, buddy.
You're kidding. I was here with you last week.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. That was last week.
Last week, yeah. But you know what? Well, since you got me on here, I got to put a plug in for the AI Genius, because I tell you what, every time I get the handle on one thing, here come a new one that's better than the old one, and the old one I thought was so good, could nothing beat it, and it keeps getting better. This is an amazing thing. And like you already said, the speed of it makes life so easy, so simple, that when you think about it, I ain't got to do all that research. I ain't got to write everything out and then I could just put it in the system, let it do it. Whoever's not doing that, I don't know.
I mean, one of the cool things is it's like, AI is it's a lot of people have these apocalyptic fears. It's going to take over the world, and hey, maybe it will. But at this particular stage, what we've got it down is it's doing all the remedial work for you.
Right.
So you can go and focus on the things that are important. So like I remember how many years I paid social media managers to go out and manage social media. I went through probably at least 20 of them, at least 19 of them. I'm sorry for my French. They sucked. They did horrible. Their content was terrible. It was never on point. It was always off. They charged me $2,000 to $3,000 a month to put this garbage up there. So they'd last a month. I'd fire them. I'd replace them. I'd fire him. I'd replace him. I found one guy, and now he's so busy I can't book him anymore. What we've been doing with one session in a half an hour, we can put up our entire social media, eight posts a day across every platform that's out there, and it's on point with unique content on every single one of them. And you can do it. It's a half-hour session once a month on your own, and you're done. I mean, you know, videos and content, it's crazy. It's just what you can do. Marketing funnels is pretty amazing. Anna, how are you, dear? I see your hand up.
Thank you for the compliment on my blouse. Dealing with multiple screens again. I have to remember to always be on Google Chrome or on Chrome when I come in here. Otherwise, I get really confused. Anyhow, I have just a weird question, and probably everybody on here knows about it, but I was a creator, you know, Genius Club, and I rank advanced, you know, now I have the $99 plan, and I have the AI creator and the AI genius. Is the AI affiliate program separate from that?
No, you're included. You're as a creator, you're automatically an affiliate unless you opt out of it. It doesn't cut, but you know, you can be an affiliate without being a creator, right?
Yes.
So, yeah. So
I just wasn't sure because I see the AI, you know, affiliate program, like, okay,
No,
I'm an affiliate, but am I the AI kind?
Yeah, I think that's
Well, I
our
need
bad,
to know.
our bad, Anna. We need to clarify our messaging. You're like the second person that said that to us in the last week or so.
Well,
So
you know that there's at least 100 more that haven't.
yeah, exactly.
You're getting your 2% there. Some people are brave enough to be, I'm stupid, I don't know.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
we'll clarify that a little bit better. Thank you for pointing that out. But absolutely, you're as a creator, you're automatically an affiliate. As an affiliate, you're not automatically a creator. That's the difference. You know,
I'm
we
so
we
excited.
incur our costs when you're onboarding and storage and bandwidth is what it comes down to. If you're promoting, God bless you. Here's the keys to the kingdom. Go south. Right?
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Okay, Beverly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I always learn something new when I come on here, and that's one thing I have to really say kudos, to the Great Discovery is the training that comes here. And like you said, you get people like this, real live people that are sharing. And when you want something to happen that you don't understand, there's someone out there that is going to help you. And that's the whole idea, having the community, and the community that's been built here is powerful. And that was the main reason why I chose to be here, was because of the collaboration in the community and the training. But once you start putting up your courses, I'm just, I found a book that I had up for a while, and it's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to put it up in here. I'll make more here than I will on Amazon. And it's like, in 20 minutes, I've got it loaded and ready to go, because it's just copy and paste. So how easy and simple it is that, you guys have made it to put courses up, to put events up. The channels are absolutely off the charts, amazing. So and it's easy. It might be a little bit difficult at first because you don't understand it, but with the education that you guys provide, you learn it very fast. And if you do have a challenge, there's somebody there that's going to hold your hand and walk you through it, not say, go watch a video. So I have to say kudos to that, because it makes it fast and easy and done in a beautiful manner. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And you know what? On Wednesday, tomorrow night, Brie Campano, the Clever Biatch,
Yeah.
is going to be doing training on on onboarding and setting up your channel. So that'll be a great one. It'll be right here at 8 p.m. Eastern. She's got it in the morning too, right, Brie? What time is your morning session on that?
Yeah, we're going to be doing it at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then I'll be repeating it at the corporate call in the evening at 8 p.m. So if you can't make the morning, you can come at night. And if you want to come to both, I'd love to have you there.
That's fantastic, and it's exciting. We got so many new advancements in the channels, and there's even more coming. The channels, I think people underestimate really what they are, because it is a digital marketplace unto itself. Like I said, even Zoom doesn't have live two-way translation, and yet we translate Zoom And so they're, you know, they've been kind of dragging their feet on permitting us to install in our app, right? And they finally gave us the thing on it, but they're going, what are you, how, what, huh? It's like, well, we'll tell you, just sign off our thing and we'll let you know. So it's kind of cool. Any other last questions before we wrap up? James Moneypenny, did you have anything? I know you're worried. James is our executive vice president of sales, and he's been out killing it, pulling together all these, some of these AI systems and marketing tools. I mean, if you look at Kajabi or Teachable or School, some of the web books and things that they have, they're not even in the same ballpark, and they're good, but you just haven't seen anything. James, what do you got to say, my friend?
Yeah, folks, we just need to push, let all of our friends know about this massive discount. You know, it's a one-time fee, really. They can get on the system, one-time fee, upload their courses, and they're in for life. So we want to let them know now, because they're going to be mad if we don't let them know and they find out they missed this big discount. So July 4th is just around the corner. Let's spread the word.
Holy moly.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
July 4th. That's what I always I taught my daughter when we first moved to Florida. She said, I said, okay, honey, here's what you go. I said, what do you do on 4th of July? And she goes, well, you told me we blow stuff up. And you have to do it with that Southern accent. We blow stuff up. So that's what we do. There you have it. All right, guys, I think that wraps us up for this evening. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll get started. If anyone needs any assistance in getting, just send me an email at tim@thegreatdiscovery.com. Reach out to our support@thegreatdiscovery.com, or hey, just go to the website. It's easy. Anyone can do this. Everybody, see you all later. Thanks for joining in. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.